Well, good evening. You find me in the garage this evening, and I just thought I'd do a little quick update on where I am with the ASI box. I did the last video I put out was basically just to give an overview of where I was with the project, and I've done a couple of videos for my YouTube just to update people with where I am. But tonight is a bit of an unveiling. It's a bit of a milestone, if I'm honest. I've been messing about with this idea since starting on this project with a good friend, Nick Richards. Thumbs up to Nick. When I started this, obviously the ASI is a real old historic box, and it's got a lot of followers, and people love them. It's a bit like a Marmite, I suppose. They either love them or hate them, and a lot of people don't think they've got any purpose in the modern day angling. Everybody says, some people say that they're, old, they're historic, they're dinosaurs, they're too heavy. Yeah, fine. That, everybody's entitled to their opinion. For me, when I got that, having had the amount of boxes that I've had, the modern day boxes, they were not doing anything for this old man. So I wanted to go back, and I as I say, spoke to Nick. And between the two of us, he came up with the project, and the rest, as they say, is history. But there was always a piece in my mind that I wanted to try and bring the ASI into a modern day angling situation that would probably make people have a second thought about it. And when I took the ASI off Nick, we built into the package dealer, a canal stall, and anybody who's watched my videos will know that I went out on it and it was fine. But it just didn't do what I wanted. It's on 19mm square legs. Most modern day angling is done on 36mm legs now. And it just didn't, for me, feel 100% as where I wanted to be as an end project. So I started kicking about with ideas. And as I say, I spoke to Nick. And Nick was already working on a similar project for his own angling. And I came up with this harebrained scheme that I could put my box onto a modern day frame. And basically, this is the result. So, anybody who now questions about a old relic of an ASI and where will that fit in a modern angling approach can have a look at this. So, basically, what you can see in front of you now is a second-hand Reeve frame. I'm not a Reeve person. I've never owned a Reeve box. I really don't know what I was buying. All I did know is the guy only wanted £20 for it. It was in a sorrowful state. And basically, I took the top of my box down and I said to the guy, as long as it will fit, I can make this fit on here, then we'll have a deal. I took the top of the box down, and sure enough, it fitted like a glove. It was as though it was made to fit. And first things first, I brought it home and completely stripped it down. The ends, obviously, plastic. I took all the legs apart, and then I had the main framework. That was all powder coated. Now, I've had a couple of powder coating jobs. Anybody who's been following me knows that I do love a bit of powder coating. And that has really come up well. I'm really, really chuffed with it. It's really, really brought this box where I want it to be. After the powder coating, or while the powder coating was being done, I worked on the plastic ends. Now, they're like a hard resin plastic. Obviously, again, they're lightweight, which means it's brilliant for me. They've been all coloured up to match the actual box colours. So I spoke to Nick and he gave me the colours, what he was doing the ASI in, and I managed to get hold of a supply of that. So they've all been done. The original aluminium 36mm legs were obviously aluminium colour, and I managed to get rid of them. And Daiwa ones, I like the Daiwa ones. There are obviously other ones that have fitted it, but I like the Daiwa ones purely and simply because there's a little thread in there and I can put attachments and everything in there. So, yep, done that. Managed to pick up some nice little red Reeve wheels, I suppose, the best way. There's a guy on Facebook, on the internet, I think it was off eBay, doing those. And I just thought, yeah, they're not perfectly red as the other colours, but they're better than the black. And, yeah, it's all fitted together really well. I mean, the side... Once it goes in, the side trays come out easy. It's not obstructed by anything. It's on 36mm legs, so it does actually mean that all of the modern day attachments as anglers, which we seem to want to carry about now. You know, literally everything will fit on it. Sorry, I'll just move around the back. And, you know, that's what she looks like from the back. I've still got a couple of little things I'm doing. The base of this, obviously being open, I'm kind of thinking that I can put a fine mesh on there, and then obviously I'll use that as a storage. It's surprisingly light. It's a lot lighter than probably I'd anticipated, because Reeve make their stuff, or this particular frame is obviously, you know, the plastic ends. You've got very minimal weight in this, yeah, it's the finished product. I've got a couple of hinges which Nick has sent down, and I'll be putting them on just to finish off the job. So that at the minute it's just literally been rebuilt tonight, and the hinges I'm still waiting to put on, but the hinges should be here hopefully tomorrow, and we'll get them on, and then she should have a maiden voyage hopefully over the weekend. But yeah, so that's my twist on the older box. What can I say? It's, as I said right from the start, it's a Marmite situation. You either love them or you hate them, and I'm quite, you know, as anybody will know, I do chop and change fishing gear. I did when I was carp fishing, and I'm certainly not going to stop when I'm this type of fishing. But having sort of constructed this box myself and got it to a place where I think I'm quite happy, I think it'll be a very long while before these boxes are swapped over, because it's just done everything I need now. So there you go. That was my overview of the project I've been working on. No doubt there'll be other things while I'm sitting about and on the bank or sitting in the chair in the evenings and thinking, oh yes, I can do that. But for now, that's where I am with the box. Another great thanks to Nick Richards from Cheshire, who's really helped me with this project, and I wish everybody else a good evening.